be Mr. Kirby. Now remember what Alice said. Be very nice to him. Do come right in.
How do you do?
Welcome to our little home.
My card.
Oh, Wilbur C. Henderson, Internal Revenue Service.
What can we do for you?
Does a Mr. Martin Vanderhoff live here?
Yes, that's me.
Mr. Vanderhoff. The government wants to talk to you about a little matter of income tax.
Income tax?
Mind if I sit down?
No, go right ahead.
All right.
Now, Mr. Vanderhoff, we've written you several letters about this, but have not any reply.
Oh, that's what those letters were.
It seems, Mr. Vanderhoff, you've never paid an income tax.
That's correct.
Why not?
Well, I don't believe in it.
Well, you own property, don't you?
I do.
And you receive a yearly income from it?
I do.
You've been receiving it for years. Now, Mr. Vanderhoff, it seems that you owe the government 24 years back income tax. And you know there's quite a penalty for not paying it.
Penalty?
Well, look, Mr. Henderson, let me ask you something. Suppose I pay you this money. Mind you, I don't say I'm going to pay it, but just for the sake of argument, what's the government going to do with it?
How do you mean?
Well, if I walk into a Macy's and buy something, there it is. I see it. What's the government give me?
Well, the government gives you everything. It protects you.
From what?
Well, invasion. Foreigners that might come over here and try to take everything you've got.
I don't think they'll try to do any of that.
If you didn't pay an income tax, they would. How do you think the government keeps up the army and the navy and all those battleships?
Oh, I wouldn't mind paying if it were something sensible.
Sensible? Well, what about Congress and the Supreme Court and the President? We've got to pay them, haven't we?
Oh, not with my money, no, sir.
Listen, Mr. Vanderhoff, I'm not here to argue with you. The point is you haven't paid an income tax and you've got to pay it.
Well, they've got to show me.
We don't have to show you. I just told you. All those buildings down in Washington and the Constitution.
Well, the Constitution was paid for long ago. And interstate commerce, what is interstate commerce, anyhow?
Listen, there are 48 states, see? And without interstate commerce, nothing can get from one state to another. See?
Well, why not? They've got fences.
They haven't got fences, they got laws. My goodness, I've never come across anything like this before.
Well, I might pay about $75, but that's all it's worth.
You'll pay every cent of it, just like everybody else. And let me tell you something else, Mr. Vanderhoff. You'll go to jail if you don't pay. Do you hear that? You're no better than the government, and if you think you're better than that, you've got another thing coming for you. You'll be hearing from the United States government.
Watch out for those snakes.
Oh.